Gas prices aren't as high in Vancouver today as they were in the spring when they hit $1.70 per litre. But BC drivers are still wondering why they're paying more at the pumps than the rest of Western Canada.
Oh, I just spent $100 to fill up my little car, so it still hurts.
This new report from the BC Utilities Commission explains why, sort of. It shows that gas prices have risen in line with land prices and credit card processing fees. But what does this have to do with gas? Well, the report says it has to do with Vancouver gas retail margins. That's the difference between wholesale and retail fuel prices and how it correlates with land values. On top of that, credit card fees are applied as part of a transaction. Those fees are higher in places where prices are already high at the pump, like Vancouver.
Most credit card fees are anywhere from represent 1.5 to 3 cents on a liter of gasoline. Now that data is about 8 years of age, but there was a big issue in Ottawa on this a few years ago. So for gas stations, they have to pass those costs on in the form of a retail margin. And it tends to be very high in a market like Vancouver, where, as we only too well know, the real estate costs are extremely high as well, commercial and residential.
But that doesn't completely explain the difference. Even after comparing wholesale gas prices with Vancouver and Kamloops and Edmonton and Seattle, the report still can't explain why wholesale gas prices are so much higher in BC cities. So what comes next? Well, the next phase of the report will keep digging, looking at how factors like competition and transport costs impact the price of gas, perhaps offering some answers to BC drivers who have been asking questions for months now. Andrea Ross, CBC News, Vancouver.